and roll. Project Motor Racing. I'm down here in this LMP. We're at Sebring. There's 22 of us in here. Let's see if this goes smooth. Open lobby. The LMP is probably the quickest one in the group. We're loading pretty good. Let's see how this goes. Rock and roll. I'm in the Panoz. Let's look at the setup. Let's load a setup. Let's see. So I'll take that setup there. Hard tires. Got suspension going on. Brake pads forward a little bit there. Knock my preload down. Let's go. The Panoz. All right. There's some headlights on.
Clear of the pits.
Yeah, Sebring. Pretty nice track. One of those tracks that you just gotta love, really. It's got this line, but yet there's room for a little bit of everything. It's one of those. Yeah, Project Motor Racing. You guys are looking really good. The cars have been driving really good right out of the box. I gotta say, I do like all the implements and the expediency of you guys. You know, you've got us driving, hanging out here in your cars. I'm liking it. I must say, I'm liking it. Real vibrant colors on the graphics. Looking good. The radar screen working well. Working well. Tires are kind of cold. It's nighttime. I didn't look at the temperature though. No, it's winter time.
That timing's live. Make it count.
I'm being pretty cautious here. Tires are really cold. Yeah, they are cold. A little bit of sliding like that, I'm going to come up pretty quick. That moon's looking pretty interesting. That's cool, little tree light there. Most time cars want to take this in second gear. This corner right here. It's the corner that you almost forget that you're coming up to when you come up too fast. This one you kind of want to do one sweeping motion. Just kind of one smooth around this. You can almost get a straight line feeling going through these guys here. Set up for this little arch that you don't want to overturn, but you got to get the commitment into the turn to get that going there. So it's the same way. I get a little glide. I tend to go inside there too much to grab the rumble strip and spin out. It's tough to gauge at night, this whole track.
You've got
There's
5
a lap
minutes
there,
left.
maybe. I don't know if I got a lap. It was a cautious lap. Tires are just starting to come in. I don't want to over push it, but I want to push it. We're not trapped right here. I've got to be a little too tight there, almost spun out. Up another second. Sometimes some cars you can take this in second, but really first gears to go through. So here you got to remember that second gear right. It's just right here. It's easy to blow this corner and thinking it's the other thing, but coming up to the house. This one here. The sweeper. I'll let it die, don't push too hard. There we go, we're up 3 seconds. That's how it is. So this car should be in the 50s. But this nighttime, I can't see the track super well. And the cold tires. Like I said, I think it's winter time. Seasons. They're starting to warm up. 4 seconds up. That's I might be the only LMP in here. I don't know. Tires are starting to warm up. Yeah, a little more grip. Got track moving slow. It's got that, you know. See if we can go smooth through here. Yeah, there's some grip. There's grip in there. Yeah, that was a nice smooth transition. Scott might be on a lap on top, so I won't count on it. Let him get through here. I'll try to pass him. Smooth place for both of us. I let myself drive through a little faster, and maybe I can get him here. Oh, go over. Running strong. There it is. I called it. There's that inside rumble strip. I do that too much. I was going for the pass. Guilty. Excuse me. Yeah, that inside rumble strip. Well, quiet out behind the car here. That's a whole nother element. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
You've got 1 minute left.
We might as well get into the pits here. Yeah. Yeah, it's cold. It's 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 48, 49. That's cold. Yeah. It'll take a while for those tires to warm up. The car was driving nice though. 10 laps. Let's see if we got 10. Let's see. Half a gallon. Yeah, we got enough. But we'll add some more. Take the unwanteds out of the pit. Save it. Let's see. Yeah, this, like I said, my car is probably, it is the quickest one in the room. So if I can keep it on track and not get crashed out by the rest of the field, should be pretty smooth. Hope it's gets turned more into some daylight though, huh? This nighttime track was a tough one. That was tough. Very tough. Yeah. Well, cheers to Project Motor Racing. It looks really good. You guys have really stepped up. That's my opinion. I was listening to some console guys that were on controller, and they were saying it's one of the best controller games that they
fantastic!
play.
You nailed it!
Like I said, my MP1 or LMP, my own class, so and it's the quickest class, so it is what it is. I don't know, they're showing that the LMPDH is the quickest class. That's interesting. I wouldn't say that's the case, but they do stack it. Well, rock and roll, 10 laps. Here we go. Let's, yeah. We'll start behind the car. It was safer that way. It's quiet behind the car here. Much louder up there by the end. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Come on, Cal, you can't just sit there. All right, we got in second. That was mayhem. That was some mayhem. All right, bro. I don't want to push you into a crash. You know, you're in a different class. I understand you want to lead the race, but that Corvette's not quite as fast as this Panzo. Yeah, you grabbed first. You shouldn't grab first. What a beautiful car. This car, oh, got a little damage there. Their taillight got hit. Yeah, little sprinkles there. I can see it. So here we are at night, and I tell you, I don't even want to get further to the asphalt. You can't see this track. It's not lit super well. Corvette's pushing hard. I'm being kosher. Don't want to wreck the car, but you know, it's cold. Should warm up the tires. Should warm up the tires. Almost didn't make that turn. Man, I did everything I could to not wreck the car. that was pushing. Let's get down here. A little bit of wind noise here in the helmet. Open cockpit. Wow.
Mark in front didn't look great in practice, so don't take any chances.
It's kind of reminds me of the old speed racing days. Yeah, it's have a tough time on the perception down here on the asphalt where I like to do though. Tend to want to slow down too soon. Track. Not seeing down track cars, not. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See, I was just there. I was like, where do I go? Where do I go? Ah, let's see. Get a flow here, not put the tires. Got 10 laps to go. We're only on lap 2. This perception here. Rear turn. Being pretty cautious. Like I said though, the LMP1 is the fastest in its class, most class. I knew that. Well, the LMP1 should say, but I don't know. Maybe it's set up to be. This car's huge.
Mark in front didn't look great in practice, so don't take any chances.
Tires are just starting to get a heat in them. Not spinning out quite so much. trying to be smooth, keep it smooth, little tire spin there. Just really fast, not super fast, but it's good fast.
You're catching a back marker. Just be careful.
Whoa! Out of nowhere, rocketing. That's nice to get a clean pass. Hopefully he brake well. Seems to be right on me on these turns. You're going to do these turns to use your brakes. Definitely gotta be slow to be fast. Smooth. You know, that's one thing that would be interesting is, you know, they don't have a mandatory pit stop. It's a two kind of situation. And that's one thing that should be implemented maybe with mandatories, but I don't know. I can understand the
just be careful.
I can understand. Hard driving nice. I started over pushing it a little bit. It is, you know, it's got a bit of an understeer, which causes an oversteer. That can be smoothed out. Either with the spring rate or the anti-roll bar. Got some daylight coming. Yeah, you know, one of the key things is driving within the leads. Be successfully there at the end of a race. And I am on the edge all the time. You know, pushing in the dark here. Pushing the tires. Interesting lighting.
You're catching a back marker. Stay alert. Be careful.
It's coming quick.
Halfway in.
I'm pushing it a little harder now. Whoa. That twilight, that is kind of dark back here. Alright. 4,000 laps to go. Let's come up the fifth lap. Coming up to lap 7, should be 4 to go.
Got a back marker ahead, throttle's getting tangled up.
Alright, lap 7. Smooth this out. There we go. Much smoother. Much smoother. Sorry, bro. Wasn't trying to freak you out. Told you I got heavy damage off that.
Got a back marker ahead, throttle's getting tangled up.
There's that corner, I pushed it. I'm pushing it now, more than I should. I'm pushing into all this traffic, hard damage, supposedly.
Back marker ahead.
Appreciate the pass. Very kind of you.
You're catching a back marker, just be
Pressure,
careful.
sorry guys. I'm not trying to pressure you guys at all. Kind of wish we could talk in these lobbies. You know, say, hey, I'm coming up on you. Give them a little heads up. Don't freak out. Have a smooth pass. Different things like that. I mean, you can get, these lobbies happen so fast. You're not going to get everybody to jump into a chat, you know. So, there's a few different things, I guess. I'd love to see that have the lobbies open immediately, have a chance to join. You know? Maybe a 2-minute window where you can't join it, so make sure that everything's going on. Oh yeah, look.
Gap to second is stable. Continue running your
Third
race, no
AM
pressure from
fuel
behind.
is off the charts too. You've heard that before.
You're catching a back marker. Just be careful.
But yeah, you guys, tire patch, it's good. I can set that tire, feel it discharge or scrub, you know, and I've got those things like low friction, such as that, or you know, even the EQ, you know, the high frequency on the EQ really delivers the rumble strips and the texture of the road. All right.
Closing on a back marker. This guy was
Not
all
one
over
yet.
the track a few laps
Got
back,
some
so be
back
careful
markers.
getting past.
A lap to go. Yeah, you know, so rough. I'm running hard tires. This is a hard tire track. Even if winter time, like I said, this tarmac just chews up the tires. Alright, here we go. We're going into the last lap. See if we can have the eventful free.
You got this, you're in the lead. Final lap. Keep it on the island.
Just pick the smooth line. No
Closing on a
jerking.
back marker. This guy was all over the track a few laps back, so be careful getting past.
There's not multiple lines, just one line has to be there. No, it doesn't look like it. Same thing here, just kind of lift and let it carve through. Rock and roll. We did blow this corner one time. You really gotta not be daydreaming. That's the one, that's the daydream corner right there. It just comes up on you and stare all of a sudden. You got it on. Definitely better in the daylight. You can see down track. They're much better. Lap time.
You're catching a back marker.
For
Just be
sure.
careful.
Couple few seconds anyway, which is a lot on the racetrack. I'm sure I might get a 156 here if I don't blow this last one. Or in through with this back marker. I get it. Looks like it. Yeah. Nice. Like I said, the LMP, it's fast. They're saying the LMP V8 is faster. And then the 57.8 to show you, they're fast. Rock and roll. That was good racing. Yeah, Project Motor Racing, you guys. Enjoying your game. You guys keep coming along. It's awesome. Wouldn't upset me to have maybe Laguna Seca roll into the mix. I mean, a couple tracks we don't have, but I understand. Things take time. You got to make money. Let's get this game selling. Come on, guys, hop on here. It's a pretty good lobby right now. I gotta admit, this isn't bad. And look, you know, from all over the world. That's what's really special about this as well. Real time, all over the world. But there's like 20 plus guys here. There's quite a few. A couple DQs there. Those guys probably got upset and quit. But that's like 22. Yeah. 10 laps is a lot. That's a big race. Yeah, rock and roll.
We got it, mate. P1.
Rock and roll, boys. Rock and roll.